Hello and welcome to the Ministry of Miracles. I'm Arif Gilani, and today we're going to talk about the one skill training. This one skill that I'm talking about is a skill that is absolutely new and brought to my attention because over the last 25 years, I have conducted workshops and seminars and teaching people how to set goals. I found out that most people forget about their goals just about the second week of January as life gets back into the grind of the paradigm. Today, we're going to talk about shifting your paradigm, changing your paradigm, because the odds of you coming across this information is absolutely slim to none. I was lucky enough to be mentored, and I still am mentored by some of the greatest coaches in the world. And I'm bringing this information for absolutely free in preparation for courses that we will conduct in my home country. See, I've been invited to participate in some training for young students who are graduating from Soran University in Kurdistan, and I'm preparing this as a preview of what's coming. Life itself is a school, and every day is a learning opportunity. In last 25 years of world travel and research, I found that there's only one problem in the world, and that is ignorance. Today, we're going to attack your ignorance and prepare you with the tools to change your paradigm. What is a paradigm? We're going to talk about it, not to worry. See, Vincent Van Gogh, one of the famous painters of the world, and I was asked, he was asked, how do you paint these such beautiful paintings? His answer was that I dream my paintings, then I paint my dreams. Friends, everything starts in the mind. You can start dreaming up the life that you want to live and you can make it into reality. See, everything that you see around you is a duplicate of something that was created in the mind first. Every single thing that you put your eyes on was created in the mind first. And I will prove to you and I will show it to you. And I'm so passionate about this. So I don't apologize for the passion that I portray in these videos because you don't see my face. You see the words that are on the screen and you listen to my voice. And I hope you pick up the vibration of my voice and the passion that I have for this information because my children, my parents, my family also will be watching this, will listen to these videos. And I hope you, as a human family, take this information and apply it to your own life, as it has been taught to me by some of the greatest people on the world. And see, the world is changing at a faster time than ever before. How can we thrive in these challenging times? Well, let me tell you, clear and simple, that your big dream lies right here. When you shift your paradigm about health, about prosperity, and about awareness, you can make anything happen, friends. Where we know something, we cannot go back onto not knowing. I have come across this information, I've researched this information, and I put it all in the book, The Ministry of Miracles, which I am now in the process of getting it ready for publish. But these videos are in preparation for that and to get you this knowledge in advance of what's coming, both in person, in seminars that we will start in my home country and bring it back home to Canada and elsewhere in the world. Through these videos, you can learn it. What do you get by learning about coaching? And what are the benefits of coaching? One of the chapters, they talk about this in detail. See, Archimedes, the Greek philosopher, said, give me a lever long enough and a place to stand, and I will move the entire world. There are people who leverage everybody else's experience, their money, their energy, and everything. That is why the people you watch, that's the wealthy people that we all watch. Through coaching process, we can teach you, bring you systems, tools, networks of people around the world. I have been traveling around the world for the last 25 years, and I have the proof of it in this video. So stay with me and subscribe and share to some people that might need this information. This is really like being in a desert and needing water. This is fresh water for your mind. And I hope you take this as serious as I do, with a grain of salt, that experience is valuable because you don't have to make all the mistakes that I have made. You can use my experience as I use the experience of my mentors. That's the benefit of coaching, and that's the leveraging power of coaching. We can give you all of this information and you can apply it to your life in 2022 and you will change it. There are so many other topics to talk about, but we'll start with one question. Have you ever wondered, who am I? Why am I here? Very good question. Every religion in the book tells you that man was created in the image of God. You are the highest form of creation. You are created in the image of God, and you have the power to create miracles in your life. You can think, therefore you can create. See, everything starts with thought. Then it turns into ideas, and ideas materialize into things. This is a very important part of what we train, how to think, how to break these paradigms that get us stuck, and also all of the consequences of being stuck in a paradigm. We need to keep changing our paradigms on a daily basis. Friends, every single day I learn something new. I'm a learning machine. Just tell yourself that and keep learning. This is a very interesting concept to change your life. Your task is to build a better world, said God. And I answered, how? This world is such a large, vast place and oh, so complicated now. With COVID-19, it's even more complicated. And I am just so small and useless. There's nothing I can do, but God in his wisdom answered your pity party, answered your complaints, answered all of your chit chat in your mind, that you just build a better you. One skill at a time. Imagine if you learned one single word a day for 365 days by end of 2022, how many different words and new words would you have learned? See, we go from thought to idea to things. Think about this. Everything that was created in the mind first. Everything was an idea first. And then it materialized. We will teach you how to take your ideas and materialize them. There's a series of videos every week in 2022. I will make videos in this style to have your attention on the screen, not on my face, not on my hair, not on who I'm and how I say all of this stuff, but to the words that are being pronounced. Words have godlike power, friends. What is a paradigm? Let's dissect a paradigm. A paradigm is a multitude of habits that are programmed into our subconscious mind that control your behavior, my behavior, everybody's behavior. A paradigm a paradigm is your learned behavior, and it's both genetic and it's environmental. We're going to go through this, and I explain this in the Ministry of Miracles in detail. This book is going to be a great resource, and it's going to be a bestseller. I enjoy reading it every single day. It's not even available for right now for purchase or for reading, only through the seminars, only here. Think about this. Your paradigm is based on where you are born. When a baby is born, it's a blank sheet of paper. The mind is totally empty. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back 9 months and see how a baby is born. See, a particle of energy from mom and a particle of energy from dad collide. And for 280 days, they stay in incubation. They grow and gain energy and gain energy and gain energy. See, this particle is growing every single day, gaining momentum until the baby makes its debut on the world. It depends on where it's born. If a baby is born in China, it speaks Chinese. Another baby, same color, same type of skin, same kind of race, is born in Canada and speaks only English. When a paradigm is established in our childhood, the baby starts to think. Report cards tell us how smart we are. Balance sheets tell us how productive we are, and reviews tell us who we are. Friends, that's a paradigm. I am blessed to have two wonderful children. They don't even speak English. They don't even speak Kurdish, my native language. Why? They were born in Canada. They do speak perfect English. Why? We are the products of our environment, friends. The environment that you grow up, that you're raised in. How can we change this paradigm? Of regardless of what your environment is, what we're discussing here today. This is essential. This is important information. So your paradigm is imparted to you by all of the programming that you happens from the day that you are born. First through the environment, then through family, then through schooling, through media, through friends, and through employers. That's why we get stuck. We get stuck in these paradigms when we get paralyzed. All of these are upcoming videos in this 52 weeks that are coming upon us. We're going to go into details of how you can do this, how you can change your paradigms. Today is an overview of all of this information. Most people have no direction in life. When they get to the end of life, believe me, I've worked with seniors for the last 8, 10 years, including my own parents. See, I can see what is happening to the people who age and have no goals and have lots of regrets. We don't want that to happen to you. I'm going to empower you with the knowledge to make your own life, to create your own miracles every single day. Because no school, no family, and no workplace teaches us this information. That's the benefit of coaching. I have been blessed to have coaches who have taught me about the power of the subconscious mind. See, we gather information through our senses. We see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch. And all of this is programmed into our paradigm. It becomes the environment that we're born and raised in. Everything that is on our paradigm is how we behave. All of our decision making is impacted. How do we break this? There's 2 different ways that I'm going to teach you how to break your paradigm. The first one is at your birth. You have no choice. You're stuck with it. It's your genetics. It's what you're born with. Maybe 4, 5, 6 generations back. The rest is environmental. You can change this from inside out. See, report cards tell us where our mind was during the 2 hour or 1 hour that a lecture was conducted. It doesn't tell us who we are. It doesn't tell us how to create new results. When you make conscious decisions, you can create new results. It's not knowledge that produces results. It's the paradigm. It's the set of behaviors that you follow that produce results for you. We're going to talk about these slides in detail in upcoming videos. See, our programming is what creates our paradigm. All animals blend into their environment because they use their senses of smell, see, feel, taste, and touch. The only creature, the only species that does not blend into the environment is human beings, because we are the higher form of creation. Every religion in the book says that you were created in the image of God. What does that tell you, friend? That tells you you have the ability to create miracles in your own life. We don't get integrated into our environment. We create our environment because we have the faculties to think, and we have the ability to create our own environment. Think about the environment we're living today. It is not the original environment, but think about wolves, think about snakes, think about dolphins. They're all in the original environment. We're the only one that can create our own environment. By having miracles happen to us every single day. If you learn one thing a day, one thing every single day, 365 days. I've been preaching this for the last 20 years, and I've been following it. I'm learning every day. This knowledge is brand new to me and to you. How do we change our paradigm? Our spiritual DNA is perfect. God is perfect. We are created in the image of God because we can think. And there's no limit to what we can do. Believe me, if you get out of your paradigm, you can make miracles happen to you. It is our programming that needs to be changed. And I'll teach you how to change your programming. See, the world is changing. The world is getting smaller. It's not big. When we were kids, I thought, wow, the world is a big place, vast place. But now I feel like it's very small. In a few hours, you're a few hours away from anywhere in the world. In just a few hours, I could be in Canada. Or in a few hours, I could be in Mongolia on the other side of the world. 2 other places that I worked in, that I operate in. See, the world is a small place. If you break your paradigm, if you're stuck in your environment, you cannot break this paradigm. The school, the education is wonderful, valuable knowledge and information. The school does not teach us how to alter our paradigm. In school, as a matter of fact, our paradigm continues. Report cards tell us where your mind was during the lecture or how much you prepared for this exam. We can learn anything. And why don't we do it? We don't know how to do. We know how to do everything. Why don't we do it? Because we're stuck in our paradigm. And I will tell you how you can show you how you can change your paradigm. See, you have to use these 6 faculties to create anything. These are not taught in school. Nobody ever talks about perception, intuition, imagination, the willpower, reason, memory. The hardest thing is that we don't know how to use these because they've never been taught to us. We never come across it. That's why I wrote the book, The Ministry of Miracles, so you can use these faculties to actually change your paradigms. These are videos that will be upcoming in the new year. But this is to bring your attention to tell you that you can. See, the paradigm is programmed into your subconscious mind. The body is an instrument of the mind. Subconscious mind accepts anything that you give it, positive or negative, good or bad. It doesn't care. It will bear fruit. All of the perception that come to you through your senses, see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, is programmed into your paradigm, makes you who you are. You can change that by will, by decision. Learning is when you consciously entertain an idea and emotionally get involved in that idea. Let me give you an example of this. How I personally, consciously entertained an idea, got involved in it emotionally, and turned it into a program, turned it into a product. So you can turn your passions into your mission. Back in 2013, my mother had a heart attack. I came for a visit. It was a thought in my mind. I bought her some products made of camel hair. My mother recovered miraculously. A thought, eureka moment, happened in my life. It was like a light bulb went on inside my head. What if everybody could use these products? An idea was born out of that thought. Then we put it into practice. We build a brand, products that people can benefit from. We will talk about these in upcoming videos, but for the last 8 years, prior to COVID-19, we marketed that Eureka Moment idea with people across North America and all over the world now know about camel products because an idea was born into my mind out of a Eureka Moment, out of thinking, and then a product, Camel Heel brand, was born. See, your perception is when your ideas are born. You can change your perception. You can eliminate your problems. My mother had a problem. I eliminated the problem. Today she's well and alive in her mid-80s. Why? Because that thought brought an idea, that brought a concept. Today my mother still enjoys the products that I made out of that idea. We don't see things as they are, friends. We see things as we are. So we need to develop our mental faculties. The only thing that you grow is the thing that you give your energy. We are energy, friends. We are particles of energy from mom and dad. We continue to be programmed by our paradigm until the day we die. We are still energy. We just change forms. Nobody ever dies and turns into dust. We turn from one form of energy into another, spiritual energy. This body is just a vessel that the energy uses to make things happen. And we will teach you how to do this, how to use your intuition. Your intuition is the ability to acquire knowledge without interference of reason and or use of reason. Thoughts are preamble to everything, friends. Feelings that you pick up. Let's say one day you're standing in the middle of a mall or somewhere. You feel like somebody's watching you. You ever had that feeling that somebody's watching you? Even your hair might raise because you feel their energy. You tune into the energy of other people. You look back and you see somebody that you know is staring at you. This has happened to me multiple times. See, when you pay attention, you can tune into energy. And the most interesting person in any room is the person who pays attention, who is interested in other people. My interest is to enlighten you. In 2022, there's too many things going on around the world. You need to wake up, friend. Einstein said that the intuitive mind is sacred gift. Are you using your sacred gift? You don't need to be Einstein, you just be you. And the rational mind is faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Friends, you have this gift of breaking your paradigm. And I'm here to coach you, to teach you, preparing you to make decisions that will change your life. The will is the power to decide and to act on those decisions. Just like I told you about the story of the camel hair product. And it happens through goal setting. I've been teaching goal setting for the last 25 years. I came across a book in 1994 on the Danforth Avenue in Toronto by Anthony Robbins, and introduced me to all of these concepts that has led to very moment we are together here. See, goal setting is a topic of another video that we're going to talk about. Goals have to be smart. They have to be specific. They have to be measurable. They have to be attainable. And they have to be realistic. They have to be time-oriented. When we talk about goals, most people think about a soccer goal, or a hockey goal. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about principles that can change your life. We're making videos to teach you these smart principles. See, it has to be written because you have to repeat it. Repetition is the mother of learning. You have to read it every day. My goals are in my hand right now here on this piece of paper. I need to know what I'm doing. You cannot hit a target that you cannot see. You have to be specific, as clear as possible. Brian Tracy says, clarity is king of everything. Personal. I don't want you to follow other people's dreams. Yours, personal. What's inside your heart? What gift did God give you? Give me a gift of guidance. My name, Arif, means guide, means mentor, means coach. That's what it means. I was born with that. And my name was just found me. Realistic. It has to be able, you have to have the ability to be able to materialize them. It has to be real. Don't daydream. Don't dream up something and say that's my goal. No, it has to be realistic. And it has to be measurable. What you don't measure doesn't progress. If you want to lose weight, you have to have a scale. You have to have some measures in place to see how you're progressing. Friends, we're going to talk about all of these in 2022. The 3Ps, 3P formula. They have to be present, positive, and personal. For example, I'm so happy and grateful. I'm making 500,000 by December 2022. This could be a goal. Could be 50,000 for you. Could be $500 for you. But it has to be present. It has to be positive, and it has to be very personal. We're going to talk about this in upcoming videos in detail. Someone was asked, a mentor was asked, what is greatness? Greatness is the positive, progressive realization of worthwhile ideals. An ideal, something that you go for, something that you're passionate about. And let me remind you, remember, if you're not getting your information from someone who's already done it, you're getting your information from the wrong person. Stop the chit-chat. Stop listening to other people, friend. Go into your intuition. Listen to your gut feelings. And find a mentor that can guide you to where you want to be. We're going to talk about all these laws of compensation. These are all business insights that we're going to talk about in 2022. This is a preparation for courses in Soran University in my home country that we're going to be conducting into the new year. That's a goal that I wrote down. That's a goal that materialized because of an idea that was born inside my head or someone else's head. And they contacted me and I accepted with pleasure. I'm a giver. That's part of my life. Is there a need for what you do? I just love what I do. I love enlightening. I love teaching. Of course there's a need. Your ability to do what you do. You have the ability to clarify. See, when John F. Kennedy was making a speech, he always made it for a 10-year-old. Because if a 10-year-old can understand it, everybody can understand it. I may send this video to my 9-year-old son. If he understands it, you will understand it. And the difficulty to replacing you. We are all God's creations. with unique blueprints. That's why they give you a fingerprint. Nobody has yours. The same with your DNA. Nobody has yours. The combination of your genes, nobody has. Develop yourself and you'll be able to develop these. The laws of the universe. See, the primary law of the universe is the law of vibration. Everything is in vibration. This desk that I'm sitting behind, this phone that is in my hand, this laptop that's in front of me, this coffee that I'm drinking here has a vibration. Secondary law is the law of attraction. How do you go from vibration to attraction is what we're going to talk about in upcoming videos. The laws of nature. I love nature and absorbing them. There's never been a winter following another winter. There's always spring follows winter. These are laws. Just like as nature's laws, these laws of vibration and attraction are laws that you can abide by to put your six faculties into use. Also, strategies about money. I have studied these. See, friends, our world is changing. It's getting smaller. There's been people 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, even a year ago that were broke and penniless. Today they have millions of dollars. Why? There are systems. See this M1, M2, and M3. M1, you exchange time for money. This is not the cash flow quadrant. This is new information from Bob Proctor Institute that has invited me to participate in their program. 96% of people exchange their time for money and you eventually run out of time. M2 is an investor. People who have money make money with their money. It's very simple. The people who are in the M3 categories have multiple sources of income. See Elon Musk. Nobody has heard about him. 15 years ago, 20 years ago, nobody had heard about Elon Musk. Today, he's the richest man in the world. More money than Donald Trump. More money than the Sultan of Dubai. More money than anybody else because he has multiple companies, multiple sources of income. If I was to leave today, I wanted to leave you with three things behind. One, live in the now. Live in the now. I am doing exactly what I want to do. I wanted to make this video for you before 2022. And I love doing what I'm doing. See, I'm grateful. Second is to be grateful every single day. Wake up, the first thing you do. Think about it. And if you haven't developed those mental faculties, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. I do this. I have done this. I'm doing this. And third thing is giving. Friends, you can't be stingy with life. You get stingy with life, it will get stingy with life, with you. The more you give, the more you receive. Be open to giving and receiving. These are the laws. These are the principles that we're going to talk about in 2022. See, the Ministry of Miracles, I've spent exactly 410 days in developing and fine-tuning this book based on all of the information. Taking action versus inspiration. I was inspired and I took action. Don't wait for inspiration to start something new. Last year ago this time, the Ministry of Miracles, the book was only an idea. Today it's materials. It's on my laptop. It's with the editors. And it's here in the video. Inspiration seldom generates action, but action always generates inspiration. Friends, when you start, the way appears. Thomas Edison said most people will go to any length to avoid the labor of thinking. Friends, thinking is not easy. But if you develop the mental faculties to think, I guarantee you, you can break your paradigm and change your life. These are the 3 habits that you should work on every single day. Study every day, not through videos, not on your cell phone, not on videos on Instagram and Facebook and all of the social media. Take a book and read it. Read 1 page. It's not hard. Develop these mental faculties. Get a mentor. Reach out to me. Reach out to someone else. Reach out. Ask a question. See how they can guide you. The real mentors will never reject you. And I will give you examples of this. And 3 is have written goals. These are 3 things, 3 habits that you should do every single day, friends. Study. Find a mentor to talk to connect with, and have written goals. This is an example of a young man that I met. Monk buyer from Mongolia. Yeah, I live in Canada. I met a guy from Mongolia because technology has changed the world, friends. You can reach out to anybody except in North Korea. See, that's a paradigm. They're stuck in paradigm of probably 200-300 years ago, perhaps 500 years ago. They don't know about the internet. Monk Buyer said, we have been working together in the production of trade of camel wool products for the last 5 years. I have learned a lot from Arif. During these 5 years, we have had many difficult times. Arif has inspired me and taught me to learn from difficult situations. He has taught me that both good and bad things have happened to me are my teachers. I also realized that I needed to study regularly. This is something that he sent to me before I even create this video, because I learned. He's watching me. I'm watching you, you're watching me. Learn to study every single day. As I learned this, I was able to find positive way in my life, even during COVID-19. Arif has helped me. Recently, I graduated as a camel wool production and knitting as an engineer. I just told this young man to go and become an expert, and I provided him with tools and abilities to go and register in university. Today, he's an engineer. He's working with one of the biggest companies in Mongolia to learn the experience, the production of cashmere. Arif and I have worked and studied together every single day. He's my mentor, brother, and good friend. Thank you, Monk Buyer. This information is life-changing, friends. We can empower you with all the resources that we have after 25 years of research and study, the science of shaping your destiny. This is in preparation for my friends in Soran University. We will teach them in person in the new year, shortcuts and insights, familiarize them with immigration laws for those of you who are interested in migrating to different parts of the world, perhaps, provide with support system, international, provide you with business opportunities, provide you with books and tools and weekly videos to provoke your mind to think. Friends, breaking your paradigm consists of thinking, and we will have a lot of resources for you. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Ask me. Tell me that I'm crazy, because I am. I'm crazy about this information. It has just totally changed my life. Ask about the topics that you're interested. Send me an email. Send me a message through WhatsApp. And I wanted to thank you and wish you a very happy new year. No matter where you are in the world, we are connected, friends. Thank you for letting me share these ideas with you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. Subscribe to this channel and also share this information. Special offer, free, absolutely no charge. And I look forward to seeing you. I'm grateful. And I wanted to give and I wanted to teach. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful, wonderful 2022. And I hope you break the paradigm you are in. I have broken every rule in the book, in the paradigms that I was stuck in. I'm Kurdish. I broke the paradigm of being a Kurdish. I'm Iranian. I broke the paradigm of being an Iranian. I'm Canadian. I'm breaking the paradigm of the typical Canadian also. Why? Because the paradigm is not what controls my life. It's me that controls my life. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.